All right, tonight is a special meeting because we will have the swearing in of Mr. Kosiur. So I'll invite County Legislator Gary Hughes to come inside the rail and Ed's family to join him.
Well, this is a great opportunity and a pleasure to swear Ed in as a member of the City Council. I wanted to say just a couple of things. To his council colleagues, you will never serve with a more diligent, hardworking, collegial, talk to everybody, work things out councilman than you will with Ed Kosiur. To the people of the city of Schenectady, you will never have a more effective advocate on the council than you have in Ed Kosiur. And I can say those two things, having served with Ed for 4 years on the county legislature, and clearly in my mind, one of the best colleagues and one of the best legislators that we've had. You look around the city of Schenectady and you see the improvements to recreation facilities and the mention, well, the county paid part of that. That was Ed's program. Ed brought that into being in the city and was a tireless advocate for baseball fields and parks and you name it. And secondly, Ed was the first chair of the Committee on Intergovernmental Cooperation. Our chair at the time, Susan Savage, was here, and Susan had the wisdom to appoint Ed to that post. And it's because of that work that you have the shared municipal agreement with the city regarding the maintenance of city vehicles by the county and all of the interlocking agreements that exist between the city and the county for snow plowing and other various public works. So he will do a fabulous job, and I've talked long enough. So do we proceed here? Yes. Repeat after me. I, Edward J. Kosiur.
I, Edward J. Kosiur.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
That I will uphold the Constitution of the United States.
That I will uphold the Constitution of the United States.
Constitution of the State of New York. And that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my abilities. That's all right.
Discharge to the best of my abilities.
The duties and responsibilities of the office of City Councilman for the City of Schenectady.
The duties and responsibilities of the office of City Councilman for the City of Schenectady.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and if I may, just a couple of words. I can't give up this position here. First of all, thank you to my wonderful family, my beautiful wife Barbara of 28 years, and my children who have just left me here, but that's okay. You guys can sneak out. They're going to get the rest of the goodies. My oldest daughter Elizabeth, who is going to be married in just a few weeks down in Virginia Beach to a wonderful young man from Nyack, New York, and hopefully we'll get him involved in the homes program up here and purchase a home. My other daughter, Heather, recently married to a young man, Jethro Brewer, and proud to say that they are residents here in the Stockade area, right across the street from Miss Johnson and Peggy King, so they have stayed here in the city of Schenectady. And my youngest daughter, Carrie, well, that's Carrie. She's my junior at the high school. Wonderful young lady, and we know she'll do very well as the rest of them have done. So you guys are heading out, go get the coffee and stuff. Thank you, and we're very blessed to a wonderful family. Just a few thank yous, if I may. Thank you to our wonderful Congressman Paul Tonko. I'm sure you're going to say a few words, but I'll hold the mic just if I can. But how about a nice, wonderful thank you to a good friend of ours in the city of Schenectady, Mr. Edward Perkins. There's nobody who can lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance than Mr. Perkins. good friend of ours. We have breakfast every Tuesday morning. If anybody wants breakfast Tuesday mornings at the Point Cafe, Mr. Perkins, we're always there. Again, to all my colleagues politically, again, my good friend and now Judge Mark Blanchfield, who of course was with me my first time I sat on the City Council, Judge Matt Sapnowski. Again, I introduced Congressman Paul Tonko, Mayor McCarthy, Peggy King, President of the Council, and of course my colleagues here on the Council itself. City Clerk Chuck Thorne, John Polster, my good friend Bob Hoffman, I know is in the audience, Richard Naylor, the City of Schenectady Democratic Committee Chair, appreciate that. And again, to all my friends and family, again to Susan Savage, God bless you too. You taken me many places where I've never been, and we've done some good things together. And the mission is not over. This is really where I belong. I'm rolling up my sleeves again. I really love working for the people, for the citizens of Schenectady, but most importantly for everybody here in the county, because we are one family. And I will certainly make sure that we continue the fine work that the mayor and his council has already moved on, and will continue to move in the right direction. And again, I thank you very, very much for your support. And of course, my good colleague, Gary Hughes, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Gary was my first gentleman that I ever ran with for elected office, and that is why I had Gary swear me in today. Plans are ready for January. I'm not pushing too far ahead, but when we win in November, we're going to have my colleague Philip Fields swear me in January. He was our first ever minority county legislator in the history of Schenectady County, and we had the privilege of appointing Philip to that spot. So we're thinking ahead. So thank you very much. God bless everybody, and we're going to work hard for the city of Schenectady. Thank you.
Let me take this moment to congratulate Ed Kosiur. I wish you well on the City Council, and you bring talent, you bring experience and expertise and passion to the job, which I think are important ingredients that will offer quality representation. I met Ed and Barb Kosiur a long time ago in the infancy of my assembly tenure, representing the county of Schenectady. And way back in the 80s, I met this wonderful couple who believed in Schenectady, who believed so much in nurturing our children and families, working through Page School, making a difference, making certain that the family values that we all embrace, that the conditions we want to see that are there for a vibrant investment in Schenectady and Schenectady County, and moving forward with a progressive order of politics, are all that Ed had always honored and worked to make certain that they affected us in very sound ways. So I feel very comfortable about the work that he's done. I feel very comfortable about the position he's assuming, and I know that he will give it his best shot and continue with the progress that has been made here. To the City Council members, I wish you the best of luck. To all involved, to the mayor, it's an honor to work with you, to represent you in Washington, and let's continue that partnership that is very spirited, that is bipartisan in nature, that will allow us to go forward in public-private partnerships, working with academia to make a difference and to really spell soundness for the next generations to come. And I know your heart is there with those next generations. You have shown it with your wonderful family and with many others who have benefited from your passion to make a difference. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. And just one more person I failed to recognize, and a former colleague of mine, School Board President Kathy Lewis, thank you for attending as well. And we know we have a lot of work ahead of us here with the Board of Education and the capital projects and the budget. So again, thank you for your support in the past as well. And again, thank you for coming. Madam President, I'll turn this back over to you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.